It's crazy how quickly things change. A couple months ago, I was really busy with work, mostly filming weddings and events. My wife has a graveyard shift at a local hospital. It's not too far from home, so we get to spend more time together to nurture our growing family.
2, 3, 4! You're gonna have a sibling!
We got it on film this time!
Then COVID came along. The first thing to take a hit was our rental property, the one we put our life savings into. Next were my shooting gigs, all gone overnight. My wife is still employed, so that helps with the bills.
My face will be covered with masks the whole 8-hour shift that I'm gonna be working.
But being a nurse during a pandemic while having a little one at home and another one on the way, it's a little sketch to say the least. I consider us a normal, hardworking family with our own little pursuit of happiness. We've had our ups and downs, but we've always managed to overcome. When our baby girl was discovered to have a birth defect, she had to have surgery at 3 days old. That was tough. But it put things in perspective. Now that she's healthy and thriving, I don't think we have the right to complain about anything, but rather the privilege to count our blessings. Of course, we hope that the second time around would be more normal.
We were just calling to go over some stuff before you come in tomorrow. We need to make sure you're not having any symptoms like sneezing, coughing, or a fever. Also, we need to make sure you're aware that we're not accepting any visitors. You do need to come by yourself for the ultrasound.
Oh, okay. All right. I was
Okay.
gonna ask that too.
Okay, yeah, nobody is allowed, no spouses or family members.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you. Take care.
Okay, bye.
So I can't go with you then.
No.
My wife is a super resilient woman. That's one of the reasons I married her.
Will you marry me?
I'd like to think that I have some noble qualities that she likes. Or maybe I'm just really lucky. Quarantine is very interesting. You can't go places you want to go or do things you want to do, but you do get more time with family. It's a nice blessing in disguise. I'm hiding out in the garage right now. Eileen's friends planned a drive-by baby shower for her, and so we need to be there. We need to be there in about half an hour or so, but she's refusing to wake up. Come on, it's like 5 minutes away. It's 2:30, Baba. Come on. Let me help you up.
By the way.
Oh my god! You guys are so stupid! Oh my god.
It feels like it's been years, a different era even. As lockdown starts to let up, I find myself seeking out the familiar, and any that I find feels like a breath of fresh air. Today we're heading to a town called Oakley, and we're gonna do some cherry picking. I drove around a couple times here and there to go to the grocery store and stuff, and when shelter in place first started, the roads were pretty empty, and it was like super surreal. And now there's like a lot more cars. It's starting to feel more normal, but I still don't know how to drive.
Babe, there's a bed.
I know. That guy don't know how to drive either. He's been inside for too long.
At Mills Peninsula, I'm going to go get my 36th week checked up and see if the baby's turned from bridge position to hopefully his head down. I have to go in by myself because they're not taking visitors. See you later.
Just dropped off my wife at the hospital for her doctor's appointment. This is the first one in a while that they want to see her in person, because the last couple of appointments were through the phone. With our first baby, we went to all the doctor's appointments together. I was in the room, I was able to ask questions. And so this time it's definitely different, especially for both partners to have to be separated like this. And there's nothing for me to do right now but hang out in the parking lot and wait. Our water just broke this morning. How do you feel?
I don't know.
We're on our way to the hospital, but first we had to make a stop. Alright babe, you're actually gonna have to hang in there for a little bit longer because we need to get some gas. Had to make a second pit stop to use the restroom inside Costco. Must be all the excitement. This time is definitely very different. The hospital only allows one person in the delivery room. There's no in and outs. Not only do we have to stay in the hospital the entire time, we have to stay in this room because before they had snacks, the microwave, get water and all that, that's all gone. The nurse also administered a COVID test, and it's very interesting because she just had on regular scrubs and a surgical mask the entire time. But when she needed to administer the test, she actually had to step outside, put on full PPE, come back in, administer the test, and then step 10 feet away, take all of that off, and then switch back to normal nurse mode. It is now 6 p.m. and we think the baby's coming any minute now. Got the epidural, the IV's looking good.
Hold on, because your baby's grabbing the cord. Go ahead, cut here.
In the middle?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Good. How do you feel, baby? There was hella people here. There was a lot more people here today because they wanted to make sure that nothing's wrong with him. That's what Nurse Angie said. So they were prepared. And his color is good. He's really pink. So that's good. You done? You wanna go sleep now?
Just like that, one chapter ends and another begins.
Mylan, look. Mylan.
Vô đi đâu có rồi. Nó cũng tiếp ảnh lên kìa. Say welcome home.
As I'm putting the final touches of this video together, the uncertainty certainly hasn't gone away. The more we adjust, the more we adapt, the more we appreciate. So all that's left is for us to continue to count our blessings.